Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Slade Cecconi. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous, sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
And no one can get there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
He steps on the bag, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Lau at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cecconi with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Missing inside, and the count is 3-1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Stepping up for the Guardians, Steven Kwan.
Left fielder, Steven Kwan.
Not even close there. And now 3-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Oswaldo Ojeda. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball. To the right side. Lau sends it to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 outs, bases empty. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Check swing, called strike. That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Next to hit, David Fry. Foul ball there.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into right center. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And it's filled up. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Chase DeLauder in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big... he locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch.
New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Pavin Smith. Ground ball, left side. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Taylor Ward digs in now. Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate. You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. The throw in, but it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Chase DeLauder. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls,
Ray
2 strikes.
with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground to short. Witt over to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 8, catcher
JT Realmuto steps in. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 9th, center fielder Garrett Hampson.
Here's Garrett Hampson.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key Just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. You know, he saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Steven Kwan. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game. Stepping up for the Guardians, Oswaldo Ojeda. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air, left field, Ward. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. Back even. It's 3-3.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Hot shot to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We played 2 full, all tied up at 3 apiece. On to the 3rd inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Tied up here in the early going. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. First and second, no outs. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next, and there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Pavin Smith. Popped in the air, left field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward steps in for the Royals. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And the righty deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the finale of this 4-game set.
2-2.
In the dirt. In the air out to center. And that is that. Look at the stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
On the ground to first. Pasquantino takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Swings through that one.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
There's a swing and a drive. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager Mike.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the ends.
Here comes the skipper. Emerson Hancock gets the call from the pen.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. It's now back here in Cleveland. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, JT Realmuto. And he swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And he lays down a bunt. Pasquantino takes it himself. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced, so he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
And that one misses up and in. 2-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Hit in the air, right field. Smith. And the inning is over. Guardians lead. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Fouled off to the right. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw over to first. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Sliced hard but foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to him.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Ready. This one ends 15-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. Some Double-A baseball in the Eastern League coming your way. So up next, Pedro Reyes. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
Hey, your turn. Drive them in. Clutch up for us.
Skies it out towards left center. It's pretty deep. Hauls it in for the out. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Kyle Karros. And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming around third. Here's the relay to the plate. The tag out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Pedro Reyes. And with the shift on, hits right into it. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. The Rubber Ducks out in front. 2 away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Julio Carreras. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second and safe. And now another base hit could even this one up. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Now up Pedro Reyes. Slice down the right side. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Man on at first. Now it's the shortstop, Julio Carreras.
Julio Carreras.
Runner!
The pitch, and there goes the runner from first. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. That's a wild pitch, and it allows the tying run to move into scoring position. Here's the catcher, Pedro Reyes. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. A 2-run blast, and they add on. It's 4-1. They are feeling great right now, already out in front. Then they add that homer. He knew it as soon as he threw it. Hanging breaking ball, and he crushed it for a homer. We head back to the top of the order, and here's the first baseman, Buddy Ciccone. Sky to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. 4-1 the final.
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Real Muto at third. Ojeda over at second. Schneemann on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. 3 left for the Guardians. We'll move to the third. First and second, no outs. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Now this one gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. Back even. It's 3-3. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue. The tag at third, and he's out.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely.
And that one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career.
On the ground. And it gets by him. In comes the run from third. It's 4-3. Everybody's going to be safe. First and second, 1 out. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. That misses. 1-0. To third. To second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. Next to hit, David Fry. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. They're waving Ramirez home. He's safe, and they trail by 1.
Well done, drives in the run. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
There's a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Brule getting cranked up as well. Struck him out looking. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Harper digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And now it's JT. 6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here. And now the center fielder, Daniel Schneemann. Swings through that.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Count. Chase DeLauder swings through it for strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside. And that is ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle, dives, but it's off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Ojeda swings through it for strike 1. Late on that fastball.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Oh, and this one gets away. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Line drive. And that's the 3rd out. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. 6-3 our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John. Here's Garrett Hampson. He's 0 for 1.
Center fielder, Garrett Hampson.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit around third. Here's the throw. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Jose Ramirez. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Got it. Nice grab. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Step off throw to first. Hampson back in on a dive. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
On the ground to third. To Jimenez. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. But 2 runs for him, and they jump. 2 on, 1 out. Arias will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss.
No
Well,
ball.
a come
One
and get me
strike.
fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Grounder might be 2. To Jimenez. Over to first, safe. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Nick Sandlin up and loosening in the pen. Little, the power lefty, up as well.
Up.
In the dirt,
0-2.
well done behind the dish. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Stubbs down to first with it. And it's in time. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. Oh, he can't hang on. Still able to fire over. There's one. Now the number 2 hitter, Garrett Hampson. Outside low, ball 1. Kwan, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up
strike.
a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
See if you
2
can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get
2
hurt.
balls. 2 strikes.
In the dirt. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here at the bottom of the 7th. He goes down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Guardians 3 and the Blue Jays 2. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Josh Palacios. Swung on, belted. Into the corner, but foul. And that misses. Ball 1. That one hit the knees for a strike.
1 and 2.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage.
That's the first splitter we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Back to the mound. It hit him. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Emmanuel Clase, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
For the Guardians,
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it
Number
hard and
48.
gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick
Emmanuel
up.
Clase.
And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
A little bit high, maybe. And it's 1-1. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Runner at first with 2 away. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one the other way. They take the force out, and that is the Here in Cleveland, Anthony Santander at the plate. That one at triple digits.
No ball. One strike.
Just
No,
missed.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball. Ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. That one outside, and now it's 3-2. Ball four, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. No outs, runner at first. Will Wagner getting ready to hit.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. One away.
Now batting, shortstop, Leo Jimenez.
And now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. And that clips the inside corner. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
No ball.
And this
One
is a
strike.
big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here. Bringing the cheese on that one.
Hit on the ground to the right side. They get one.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work. He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really
Lift it to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. A 3-2 final score in this one.